retconning some calls that I made last week going forward. Just so you know, one is a retcon that will apply. One is just to go forward. Again, I was used to running Cyberpunk 2020. Red is a little different. It's kind of like the 3.5 to 5e thing. Most of the rules are the same. Some of them are not, and sometimes I think one rule from one is in the other, and it doesn't always work. But so 2 points. One, if your tech repairs does a quick fix on armor, it actually does repair all of your armor points back to full.
Yes,
but only for 10 minutes.
Oh.
And then it goes back to the state that it was in before the quick fix.
Oh, so is it per
10 minutes
per
of full
rank?
armor.
Or I read somewhere that the repair was 10 minutes per level in field expertise.
And it might be. I'd have to double check that.
But I mean, that might.
So it would be 40
negligible
minutes.
anyway,
But I
depending
think
on
that's what the basic skill does. Is because I was thinking that the second it took damage,
right,
the repair would not. But that is not the case. It stays for the duration. But then after the quick fix is done, it turns to whatever state it was prior to the quick fix.
Okay.
So, or the state that it is now at, if that is worse, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
But by all means, please double check that. So I don't have to, if it is per rank or if it's 10 minutes for quick fix period. I think you might be right. It might be per rank.
Jury rigging holds for 10 minutes for each rank you have
There you
in
go.
this
So
special,
for 40
specialty.
minutes then.
Well, if for field expertise, so Mallory only has 1 point. It's
I
10
only have
minutes.
1 point in field.
Oh,
expertise.
okay. Then if you've only got the one, so yes, then we were right. It is 10 minutes.
You did score. You were right.
And then the other thing that doesn't apply, or doesn't really apply now, but would in the future, for net running, your initiative for net running is the same as your initiative in meat space. So whatever you roll one initiative, and that covers you for both.
Okay.
There are not a separate one.
Okay.
So, but other than that, I think everything else were pretty much more or less on point. And the fact that one time last week, I know I forgot to remember that if you equal somebody, whereas usually in most role-playing games, it goes with the advantage to the attacker. In this, it goes to the defender. So if the difficulty value is 12, you have to beat 12, not equal 12. Right now, Seren is here, tucked in behind these barrels. She is interfaced here. The rest of our joyous band are kind of hiding here. I'm going to move them slightly, not to expose them, but just so that you can see all the tokens better on the map. That's where they're hiding. So, yeah, you had just hacked in to this node here, which is the turret.
Yep.
So I'm showing them that just so that the chat can see exactly what we're talking about. But with that being said, the turret is actually right here. Now, the turret, it's basically an assault turret, so think of it like a mounted assault rifle. It is fully capable of auto fire. So you can basically use it to do single shot if you want, but you also can use it for auto fire. What I will tell you is if you don't have points in auto fire, it's kind of hard to control this thing to hit stuff. So
Dang it. I knew I should have taken some other stuff.
So there you go. Yeah. But based on the range, will depend on what your DV is to hit anything. And that range is kind of relative to auto fire. So for example, Whereas the difficulty for like 7 to 12 yards is 16. It would be a 20 if it was auto fire, so it's 4 points higher. And that is generally the kind of the scale, 4 to 5 points ratio difference.
Okay.
Alrighty. Do you wish to do anything with the turret, or... Remember, you can move in net architecture without it costing anything.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to try to proceed further into the net architecture, you could. And you can always come back, assuming you don't run into anything other ugly, nasty, horrible things. Or you can bounce between these two as you see fit. There is no movement inside of net architecture. It's like, it's automatic.
So, just for my own understanding, if I go forward and I run into like any sort of nasty stuff, does it follow you around if you leave it space?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
If you don't slip past it and kind of escape it or kill it, it'll follow you. So if you go, oh look, something ugly, I don't want to fight that, I'm going back to the turret, it'll come to the turret with you.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, I'm gonna go forward. I really want to know what that last one is, and I'm hoping it's like some sort of camera where I can get a good view of these guys or some audio on them or something.
Okay.
This is probably a bad decision, but
All right.
I don't make the best decisions probably.
Oh, and one other thing, which we... Any single program can only, even if deactivated, any single program can only be used once per turn.
Yes.
So you can't deactivate a thing and then reactivate it, even if you've got enough movements. Okay.
Got it.
What did we find?
I do still have my armor
Yes, you
active.
do.
Okay. Just making sure that I didn't have to reactivate it since we've...
You have encountered this. This is known as a wisp.
Cool.
Maybe.
I like wisps. They're pretty dangerous and, you know...
Yeah, so it's like a
Focus.
little will-o'-the-wisp type electronic thing that's floating around in the net architecture. Now, it is black ice, which means it gets a shot at you.
Okay. Bring it on.
Its attack is only 4, though.
Bring it on.
So... Alrighty. And it will get an 11.
Okay. So I just roll my interface, is that right?
Plus your whatever defensive stuff you have.
I don't have defensive stuff. I just have armor.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
No, it should be more than just interface, shouldn't it?
I don't know.
Hang on.
Well, the D10 rolled a 3. That's why it's so low.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
just
that's
my
right. It was the
roll, though.
interface
It's
plus
my
the
interface
D10.
roll,
There you go.
yeah.
That's right. Okay, that's what I was going to say. It should be more than just your interface with a D10. Okay, in that case, it hits you.
Yep.
And... Yep. Okay, so... It doesn't hurt that bad, but it does this damage directly to your brain.
Okay.
So you take 6 points of damage. That's 6 hit points of damage.
-4 for my
Minus
armor?
whatever armor you have.
Yep. So I just
But it also reduces the number of net actions you have next turn by 1.
so I only have 2 actions.
So you only will have 2 actions.
Okay.
So
Does that count for this turn or next turn? Because this is still
next
the turn.
it says,
Okay, so I have
believe.
3 this turn.
On their next turn, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
But,
So this
well,
turn
I
also has
say
3.
that technically this is your next turn.
But this is the turn that I started. It's mid-turn because he just got a surprise attack.
Right. But I believe it does apply from
Okay.
when your turn starts.
All right,
Because
fine,
they
I'll try.
basically get like an ambush attack, right? If it would have missed you, because they always go first in the initiative.
Mhm.
Otherwise, it would always be the next turn, if that makes sense. So,
No, I was just, you know,
yep.
trying to.
But you
trying
have
to get
two.
my full
You still
points
have two
here.
actions. Yeah.
I've got 2 swords, so gonna
You
hit
can
him
swat
twice.
it twice.
Yep.
Alrighty. Its defense is only 2, so it's D10 plus 2.
Activated the first one.
Ooh, nice hit. Yeah, it's bad defense. So, 14
3d6.
points. It has a defense of 2. Hell, it only has. So you've done 11 damage.
Yep.
Yeah, that's 9. It's only got 4 points of res left.
Okay, I'm gonna do it again with my second sword.
Go for it.
Okay.
And its defense is 8, so you hit it again.
Yay!
Ooh, for 13. Yeah, you've rezzed it. It is out of there.
Yes, sweet.
That did not last
So-
long.
How long are my actions still lowered? Just this one turn?
Just as one turn.
Okay, perfect. Cool.
So next turn, you will be back at normal.
Got it. I would like to move forward then.
Alrighty, well you can move
Up we go.
into there. So you will start your next turn by seeing what is here. Okay. There are files there. So you can't do anything with the files, but you know there are files there now.
Okay.
Okay, so with that being said, we're going
Wow.
back to the docks. Alright. You guys witness that the well, no, you can't, can you? Because you guys can't see this happening. Alright.
Yeah.
In that case, you will see this guy come into view, the one with the briefcase. He is now holding the money and not the case, and he is making his way back towards the vessel.
Okay.
It would appear that their transaction has concluded.
I would just say they're moving away. Whatever is going on, it's over.
Good.
Mallory.
Do any
Can't
of
hear
you
you.
three want to do anything, or you just want to sit patiently and watch what happens?
Are we just gonna wait it out then?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so.
All right.
Yeah, I think meat space is less cool than
It is if you're not going to do anything.
Oh, we don't have anything.
You're all nice and safe,
Realistically,
so
yeah.
you're good. Okay.
All right.
In that case, we will jump back in here.
All right. I would like to download the files.
Okay. You've got to make an interface roll, and you've got to succeed on the difficulty value.
Okay.
The difficulty value is 15.
I'm going to use. I'll use 3 luck points.
Okay.
Seems like a good idea.
Bam! Right on the
was a
button.
good idea.
But you gotta get
Arbitrary
over
numbers.
15.
Oh no.
You gotta get 16.
Oh shit, that's right.
So
Okay.
basically, you start trying to access the file and void the decryption, but you have not succeeded as of yet. So nothing says you cannot continue to try to do that on the next turn.
How aware of like what's going on am I?
100%.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Because you basically have these on.
Yeah.
And these allow you to see, like, 3D what's going on in
Yeah, both
NetSpace,
spaces.
but you're still fully aware of everything around you.
Okay.
And from your position, you're really the only one that was able to kind of witness what was going on.
Yeah. So I will go back to the turret then.
Okay?
I really want the files, but I feel like...
Well, nothing says you can't still get the files.
Yeah.
Just maybe... It might just, you may have to do other stuff first.
Yeah. There might be something important in there that I need.
Might be.
For personal reasons.
Okay,
or something.
so you're gonna go to the turret.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to do with the turret?
I would like to activate it.
Okay, and you do so. You have control of the turret, because I think you'd already, actually, did we do that?
I don't know. It has been a while.
Let's see. No, we have not activated the the turret.
I would like
however,
to
it
activate
is only a 10 to activate it.
Okay. Got it. That time.
Okay, yes. Yes, Pepperjack, she does get 3 net actions a turn.
So that was 2 right there.
Mm-hmm. That was 2. Yeah. I tried to download the files and then I came back and activated the turret.
That's right. Because you can move for free. So you come down and activated the turret, which means you still technically have 1 net architecture action left.
I want to shoot the turret.
Okay.
I was told we were starting a gang war.
All
I
right.
have been given no other instructions.
Are you taking aim at I guess the guy? If you're targeting this guy, this is the dude that was that now has the case of presumably drugs.
Yep,
Okay.
he's the one I'm targeting.
All right. You are at 28 yards.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not a terrible thing for this type of weapon. If you're going to single shot it, the DV I think is 13. If you want to auto fire it, the DV is 20. What's up, Dr. Fikshay?
Let's single shot it then.
Okay.
Well, I've never used one of these before, so I feel like she would just be like, "Yeah." Whoop,
So you do the
figures
same
out.
as if you're using. It's basically be the same as if it was an assault rifle.
Assault
so
rifle?
it's basically intuitive. So you would use it the same as if you were holding the weapon or behind.
Okay.
Them. So for you, it uses your physical skills.
Okay. Cool. So which one would that be? Auto fire, heavy weapon, shoulder arms.
Let me 1 second. Yeah, let me need to grab my copy of the sheet.
I use handguns, so I don't know what to roll.
It isn't that.
It's not a handgun, although if you let me roll handgun, I will do really well with that.
Yeah, but it definitely is not a handgun. I can promise you it is not.
I can
a handgun.
pretend.
Okay, so if you're doing single, then it would be heavy weapons.
Okay. Okay.
Oh no, it wouldn't. It would be shoulder arms, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
I mean, it's
Shoulder
all the
arms,
same. I don't
sorry.
know why I asked. It's all the same
Oh,
for me.
okay.
Ooh.
All right,
Oh.
15. And you needed 13 to hit. Yeah, you opened up. It's an assault rifle. That's 5d6 damage. And let me.
Oh.
1 second. Need to open up a thing that I'm missing. Here we go.
These things hurt.
Yeah.
Oh, assault rifles, if they hit, are nasty. But the thing is, you're at a nice range for an assault rifle. They don't work great for stuff close up, but they work really nicely for stuff at distance. Alrighty, all of a sudden,
wait it out.
so you guys
Yeah.
hiding behind the loading crate will suddenly hear daka, 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 as this thing suddenly starts letting loose. 18 points. Alrighty. This dude suddenly lets out a loud holy shit as he dives to the ground trying to get into cover. Initially there's a bunch of chaos as everybody starts kind of what the hell's going on? And with that's gonna really throw the cat amongst the proverbial pigeons. So we're gonna need initiatives for everybody.
Okay.
Cat amongst
I'm gonna be rolling 2 initiatives, one for one gang and one for the other.
Well,
Ooh.
you have to have your token selected or something.
Mallory is
Oh,
16.
for the tracker.
Oh.
Oops.
Oh.
It's gonna have to go in manually.
I never put him in. I never use that thing anyway.
Okay.
Crow is 14. Nimbus is 11. Saren is 10. And I'm going to roll for these guys separately. This is going to be for our friends from overseas. Ooh. And this one will be for our
Did it now, Nats. You did
gang.
You told me
Wild things.
to start a gang war.
it now.
Okay,
Thank you.
so at the
This is
start of this round, this guy here is going to pull a pistol, and he is going to use his movement to run up the gangplank and get on the ship.
Oh, thank goodness.
This one here is going to dive behind cover. And with that being said, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So, pistol, assault rifle. So yeah, basically all of a sudden from the ship, it's a sudden blast of gunfire going off as they're like shooting at the guys that are like down below. Because of how I don't want to drag out combat unnecessarily, so I'm just going to basically roll a d10 for them. This is totally homebrew. This is not part of the normal rules. And one for the defenders, just to see who does better. And they do slightly. So, alright. Mallory, what do you want to do, Mal?
Mal is going to pop out from around the corner, wearing the jacket denoting her as a wild animal.
Okay. Alright, so measure out your movements. Where do you want to
Yeah,
move to?
I'm just kind of turning around the corner here because Crow is in the way.
Okay.
Sorry.
And I'm gonna take my shoulder gun here, and I'm gonna try and shoot that guy.
Okay, the guy with the assault rifle. Okay. Yeah, you are looking at 20-ish yards. So, go ahead and give us a roll.
Standard assault rifle. I'm just gonna do a single shot with it because it's more accurate that way.
Yep, you do that first, and then I'm gonna change the tunes.
Where is my buttons? This is so much.
I'll be on the sheet, mate.
Yeah, I'm learning how to read Gore.
On the sheet, my dear.
No, 'cause it's
should
in
be-
edit
there's
mode.
a
It was in
weapons.
edit mode, that's why I was confused.
Oh, there you go.
I'm like, huh.
If it's in edit mode, that would be a thing.
Yep, so just a regular old standard attack. Pop the bullet down, and here it goes.
All right. And we said you needed a 15.
And he didn't get it. She didn't.
You
I rolled
got-
a 10, or no, I rolled a 1.
You rolled a 5.
Yeah, because it
'cause
basically
it's minus the 10.
Yep. So
That's the worst.
unfortunately,
Oh. Yeah, it's an awful shot. Then I'm gonna want to move for a little bit of cover.
okay.
At
Yep,
that point-
you can still move whatever
Finish
your
my
move
move.
is
So
times 2
Yeah.
in yards.
my movement is 7, so 14 yards.
That'll get
Total?
you behind. Yeah, that'll get you over there behind that thing for sure.
Yeah, I'll get over behind this thing
Okay.
and kind of duck down so that I'm like kind of hidden behind the barrels there from the other perspective.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
there
there you go. Perfect. All right, Crow Magnus. What's Crow want to do?
I'm not going to be nearly as adventurous, but I am going to take the heavy, very heavy pistol, pop out from cover, and shoot this person, or try to shoot. It's a hard shot. Very heavy pistol.
21 yards? Yep.
Yeah, that misses. Just misses. Ding.
Alrighty.
Nah.
And then pop back in, because I am not risking my biscuit, because I'm hurt.
Oh,
All right.
I should have
Nimbus.
shouted something about being a wild animal.
Yep. Nimbus Kitten.
I am going to back up behind cover and squat and cover my head.
Okay.
And you're so real for that. We love you.
And just whimper a little to myself.
Not wanting to die in a gun battle. I get it.
I
It
don't
makes
want
sense.
people to die.
All right, Saren. Pick a thing. You want meat space or you want cyberspace?
Yes, I want to shoot this guy again.
Okay, so you still want to blast at him with the turret?
Yeah, which is in meat space, but I'm using cyberspace to do it.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so let's shoot him a couple more times, right? That's my first shot.
Ooh.
That is, yeah, that's lots. 18 is lots.
18 plus 9.
And
27.
we said it was right at like 28, 29 yards.
5d6, right?
So yeah, you will hit him. It will be another 5d6. You did 18 last time, right?
Yes. Not as good this time.
Not as good this time.
Okay.
Dang.
Still.
You're still shooting the hell out of this guy.
All right. Once more.
Oh, sad day.
Good deal. Alrighty.
Do I get one more? Can I hit one more time?
The rate of fire is only 1 on an assault rifle.
Oh, never mind then.
So you can only shoot it once, I'm afraid.
Okay.
You do have the rest of your actions.
You
so
still have
you
move action if you want to move.
Can I...
do your other two cyberspace
Yeah, could I
actions.
go back and try to download while I'm doing this?
I think you have to choose one or the other.
Okay.
I don't
Never
think
mind.
I don't believe you can split them.
I thought
Unless
this
somebody
was
in chat can
considered-
tell me differently.
Yeah,
I thought this
it
was
'cause you have
considered-
3 actions.
Well,
in
it's not, because
cyberspace.
otherwise technically you could pull off both. You could have 3 actions in meat. You know what I mean? It's like meat space or cyberspace.
Yeah, if you had like
Got it.
if you had a multiple weapon system rigged up, though, I think it would make sense that you could fire off 3 programs.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Well,
But
I'm
I
not
don't know.
100% sure of that, but I believe that that is the case. I think you have to choose whether you're in. Right. So if it's using a turret, it would be in meat space. If it's
Okay.
But you're doing it, so this would actually be counted as a net action. So, yeah, this is a net action. So you do technically still have 2 net actions left.
So I could go try to download while I'm doing this?
You could.
Since I can only shoot once?
Mhm.
Okay. Let's go download.
I imagine you're controlling macro movements with your army while going to your base to spawn reservelings.
Because again, it doesn't cost anything to move. Okay,
Yeah,
so
let's
you
go
go back to
download.
the file and try to decrypt the file again.
Yeah. Yeah.
This makes sense because you're controlling the gun. Now, if you would have used your handgun, that would have been a meat space action.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
because you're controlling the turret while in here, it's a net action.
Hmm.
But you still can't shoot it more than once.
Dang it.
Alrighty. Nope.
Nope.
Bad.
But that doesn't stop you from popping back to Turret Town, ready for next round.
Yeah. I'll be hanging out with the turret.
Okay. This guy is gonna he is gonna use his action, obviously, to get into some freaking cover. So he's gonna jump here. This guy's going to run to here. I think he is likely to come to here. Alrighty, and then I'm going to do the same thing, because I don't want to spend a ton of time rolling combat for more mobs than there are players, so we're going to do the same thing. I am doing this homebrew, and I'm just rolling to see. So this is for the attackers. They get an 8. This is for the defenders. Ooh, they get a 1. Okay. With that being said, that's enough difference. I'm looking at 5-point difference. Okay, so this person here, you suddenly see some gunfire kind of rattle out in that direction. This person kind of like clutches their shoulder and their chest, and falls over the railing and splooshes into the sea below. Alrighty. It is these guys' turn. He is going to get into some cover here. You had gunfire over here, so I think this one is going to turn here and overwatch this area. These two are going to continue to concentrate on what's over here. And there's only 2 of them, so we're going to give them a -2 on this roll. Versus this. Okay, so that's not that there. Okay. Once again, more gunfire. As they continue to take shots at each other. Mallory.
Yeah, I'm gonna lean back out and probably take a shot at the woman up there. For some reason, the kimonos seem a little more threatening, so I'm focusing fire that way.
What's that Beta DM said? I think Satch argument is good. Only 1 action per turret since it interacts with meat space, but can active multiple turrets per turret. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's what we're saying. It's because they're in net space, so technically she still has 3 actions. I'm glad you agree, because that makes sense. That's what we ultimately come up with, and I like it that that's what you come up with. I'm 95% sure that is correct.
Yeah, so like if we built a gun rig that she could just pilot, it would be like you could choose 3 to shoot from.
I mean, especially since she has to hack into each turret.
Right. Well, that's the thing.
So that's
but
like extra.
If the action is in meat space,
sure,
like with a gun or something physically, then the whole action is in meat space. That was my argument. It was like you can't split between the 2.
No,
I don't believe.
I'm taking a shot.
Who are you shooting? Okay, so you pop out.
To shoot her, yeah.
Okay, she was on Overwatch, so she will get to shoot you first.
Okay.
And I will have to measure out the distance, because I don't have all the fancy stuff that you have. 21 yards. You're using an assault rifle. Has anybody
like
got
a sawed-off.
What's the thing for pistols?
it's above. It's.
I'm looking at it. So 20
20
would be the DV. Alrighty then.
Unless she's like a really good shot, I should be okay.
And that would be plus.
Yeah, 20 is a little tricky. That's what I'm trying to hit too myself.
Yeah.
That would be there. Okay. Ooh, 21!
Oh, okay. That's fine. That's cool. She's a really good shot. That's fine.
With that roll, she was. Okay. So, yeah, you're going to get shot via pistole.
Okay.
And the damage on a heavy pistol is 4d6 to the body.
A very heavy pistol, yeah. I always get confused with the heavy pistol, very heavy pistol, because it's like...
That will be 11 points of damage to the body. There are no doubles, so no auto crits. So
Okay.
deduct whatever your armor value is, and if any got through, take those off
11.
of hit points, and ablate your armor by 1 if it got through.
So I have 11, so no?
It absorbed
So I have-
everything.
I have
So it
armor
absorbed, if you have 11 to the body, it absorbed all of it, so
Okay.
you don't take ablation on the armor either.
Oh, dang.
You
I don't
your
have to
armor
polish
only
anything?
ablates if damage goes through it.
I wanted to fix it.
You can ablate me later. Wait, that sounds wrong.
Okay. But she is going to yell at the same time. She is going to yell something along the lines of, well, I say that. Who speaks?
I speak Japanese.
So those of you that speak Japanese, here's her yell that they're on that they're on this side as well. Everybody else will hear Japanese language. You will identify as Oriental, but
Hora, mite!
that's probably it. Something about a kitsune and but okay. Now it is your turn to shoot back.
I already rolled, and it's a nice one.
19. That's right. Yep. Tis a hit. Tis a hit. 5d6.
I've got 22 to hit, 19 damage.
Oh, the damage is already done. Nice.
Yeah. It all macros nice and pretty.
That's right. I always forget it rolls the damage as well. 19. Okay.
My shot was better.
All right. She will yelp in pain and not be happy. What's up, Hexamate? It is a long time. Good to see you. Cro-Magnum.
I'm gonna pop out too, spending my 2 wonderful luck points I have, because that's all I fucking have.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna use my very heavy pistol, and I'm gonna shoot the same person Mallory was shooting at,
Okay.
and scream, "We're feral up in this bitch!"
And
at the
hit
double
it.
ice,
and
that's
21's
true.
a hit with an 18.
Woo! 18 damage.
Nice.
46. Let's do it.
18.
Yeah, you got it. That's insane.
And I'm gonna pop back into cover.
Well, she can only technically
The 21 to hit 18 damage, that's insane. With a
Right.
pistol?
is the rate of
It's a
fire
big- it's
only
a
1
big-
on a heavy pistol?
It's only 1.
It is on a heavy,
For a-
right?
For a
It's-
very heavy pistol.
It's 2
heavy
on a
pistol is
heavy
1.
and a light pistol, yeah. That's it.
Yeah, a heavy pistol's 3d6. Very heavy's 46.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So I rolled.
Just
Okay.
really
above
well.
average.
She just rolls
yeah,
really
that-
good.
She is definitely feeling that one. She kind of drops to one knee and clutches her hand to her thigh. Nimbus.
No crit prepper.
Sorry?
No, I was just answering prepper. Yes, if it was a crit.
Yeah, no, there was no crit. Didn't get a double 6. What's Nimbus want to do?
Yeah, I am still
It starts a
Cowering
coming
in
out,
fear.
except I actually heard the person screaming over here in Japanese, and now I'm like, oh god, we're all gonna die.
Is anyone watching this right now? I am being
Go
so
live.
real.
Go live.
Well, if there are more gang members, I don't want them to know we were here.
You can
Yeah.
very kind of you to gift a sub to Hexamate.
Passing it
Welcome
on.
back and get a free sub.
Yay.
This live blog from
We
Nimbus
mean
Kitten.
subscription to How We Roll. You don't actually get a Subway sandwich or anything like that. That's not the same thing. When I say free sub, don't get too excited.
This live stream from Nimbus Kitten is like the Blair Witch Project. You know, just a close up of her face, her nose, and eyes.
If I don't make it out of here.
Okay, right, Saren. What you doing?
I'm gonna shoot this guy again.
Which guy?
Oh, he's gone. He's behind
He
cover.
is-
Can I still see him at all?
Um,
I love them.
you can see this guy, and you can see. I say this guy like you can see which one I'm pointing. You can see this guy, and you can see this guy. They're a little further away, but you can see them from the turret viewpoint.
But I know he went here.
So you can attack cover. If you destroy the cover, That's a thing in this game. Cover
Can I
is
just like?
is destroyable.
I feel like I should be able to just auto fire the cover.
You can choose to auto fire the cover. You still have to hit it.
Oh, I know. I feel like that would just be the way to destroy cover.
I can tell you that when you use auto fire,
The damage output is way bigger.
yeah, so how that works is based on how much above the DV you get, kind of up to a cap, is how much additional unpleasant nastiness gets done. So for each point, auto fire 4, which is what this has, so it can rank up to 4 ranks of auto fire. So if you beat the DV by 4, each one you beat it by does an additional 2d6. So this thing has the possible output of 13d6 damage.
Let's do it. What's the number I have to hit for that?
Okay, I will tell you.
Oh dang! I
Well-
thought it was going to give me the chance to like add my luck points. It did not, but oh well.
Well, I mean,
Well, if
I
you
think-
knew you were going to use some, you can add them. But
No, it rolled it automatically. I thought it was gonna because it usually has that pop up for me.
oh, okay. I don't know why.
That's weird. Oh well.
Unless you've already used them. And
It rolled.
I don't know.
It
Okay,
rolled.
but that won't have hit it. So or
Nope.
won't.
So I'm just blowing it up with that, and then gonna keep
That's
trying
it.
to download this stuff.
There you go.
So can I roll for download?
You can. Nip over to.
Look, now I have the bonus. The bonus popped up this time.
It might have just when you clicked it, it might have counted it as a double click or something.
Yeah, it might be
Weird.
like skill only, and like weapons don't do it because I haven't had it from weapons pop up. at
It
all.
could be.
All right. Nope, still not good enough.
You're getting there. They don't
Yep.
want you in. They don't want you in these files. For
That's
obvious
okay. I
reasons.
want in them.
Okay, back to the streets. All right, the wild things are going to retaliate and do their thing. This guy is going to move his full move. Let me measure that out. We'll get to. That's pretty close. All right, so they are going to shoot back. And the defenders did a little better than they did. Okay. They still haven't... The only casualty so far... Like, a couple of them have been hit, but not bad. The only casualty so far is that one that was on the bow that kind of fell off into the ocean.
and the leader who made the deal took a couple.
He got hit,
Big
but
hits.
he's alive.
Got hit a lot.
So it is their turn to attack back. Getting a 7 versus this one is going to... She's hit pretty bad, so I think she's going to use her move to get behind the bow here and duck into cover. This guy is going to cover this side this time. And the others are going to shoot. They tied it out, so... Okay. Mal.
Well, my core has moved. That's difficult.
Yep, she was getting shot, the crap standing there, so she's run and dived down behind where there's actual metal ship to cover her butt.
I think I would turn this way to like go around that way. And then I'm seeing this guy's ass running away.
Yeah, you can see him all the way over there. He's on the other side. If you want to draw fire from that group as well, you can do that.
Oh, I mean, they've kind of got a firefight they're already dealing with. I don't think it would be wise of them to split off and face a double front.
Well, if you start shooting at them, they're facing it whether they want it or not.
Hmm.
But it's up to you. I mean, or if you get to here,
I feel like
you
Matt
can
would just
what's-
see him and shoot.
Yeah. Okay.
I feel like she would just shoot him. She doesn't think about that.
At 37 yards.
Taking a single shot to the ass, my friend.
A 37 needs a 13. Yep, you're gonna plug. For 18 points. Okay, yep, that hurt. He is seriously injured, and he is gonna kind of... that's all he gets to do this turn. So yes, he is seriously injured at this point. You want to use your movement, or are you staying where you are?
This is kind of a shitty spot to stay at that point. Realizing that'll probably draw fire, I think I would drop back here
Okay, alright.
and just hold up a gun.
Alrighty. Crow Magnus.
Peeking around the edge and not seeing the person over here anymore that I was hot-shotting.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to look back at Nimbus, what is Nimbus exactly doing behind me?
Covering her head with her hands and crying.
Oh.
So
Yeah,
you can see this guy.
he
You
has
can
an
see
assault rifle.
this girl
Okay.
from where you are.
Right. Yeah, that assault rifle scares me, so I'm actually going to kind of, like, not forcibly, but attempt to lift her to a standing position, Nimbus.
She's probably
What
still.
are you-
You probably lift her off the ground. Her knees to still be bent.
I'd probably just, like, hoist her up with her, and I'd be like, stand up, we're doing a good thing. Look at me, listen to me. Well, say something so I know you hear me.
She tries, but she's just got the lip quiver.
Listen, no matter what, we stopped future deals of this bad drug from entering the city. No matter who survives, who dies, who escapes, we did that. Well, not we. Well, Saren did that, but it's a good thing because
In the back,
people
you
on the
just see
boat
Mallory
will never
firing
want to
a
deal with the wild things again. We did that, and you did that. And I promised you, if we get out of this alive, because, I'm hurt, and you didn't seem to give a shit about me before, but that's beside the point, I will make you a star, right? You hear me? Well, you're already a star. I'll make you more of a star. Do you get what I'm saying?
Promise.
roadkill, feral chew.
Look, we have a story to tell. I'm going to tell the story. And I'll make you the centerpiece. That's not wrong, right? I didn't say that doesn't sound wrong. It's not like a centerfold, but a centerpiece of the story.
I don't want people to die.
I'm just going to kind of roll my eyes at your innocence. Like, oh, come on. People die every day. We can stop it by reporting it. You be the leader of this little motley crew. Saren won't mind. Mallory's gonna love it because she's been fangirling ever since we got together. So whatever news report comes of this, I'll make you the center of action. Deal? Deal. And I give two awkward thumbs up, one with the pistol in my hand. Like, huh? That's all I do.
I'm just gonna hold out a pinky.
Okay. Well, you go and then Nimbus goes. So that makes sense that was y'all's interaction. All right, Saren.
Yes, we pinky swear together.
Let's go again.
Turret. Okay, what are you turreting?
I'm doing the same thing. I'm auto-firing the stupid barrels. And I'm using 4 points of luck. My last 4 points of luck.
Okay.
So if I click the button and it doesn't let me put luck in,
We'll add 4.
we'll add 4. Yeah, 15 total.
Woo! Oh, wait. Oh,
It just let me do it. It just rolls it. I'm rolling
And
really
we were
poorly for
auto
that.
firing for. You need a 20. Yep. So once again, you're just going to pepper spray the area.
Yep, and I'm gonna try and download this stuff again.
Alrighty.
With a 0.
Nope. Hey, they really don't want you to get your
I
hands on
accidentally
this fire.
delete everything. Is that what happened?
Yep. Okay, this guy has gone inside this main part of the vessel at this point. Okay, the wild things. It is their turn. Okay, this guy is screaming, "Cover me!" As he is going to continue to try to get his ass, limp his ass out of there. This guy is going to move up. And the three of them that are still here all basically open fire at the other guys. None of them are shooting at you because they really don't know exactly where you guys are. And we'll roll for them. Ooh, that was a good roll for them. Ooh, and a bad roll for them. Okay. This girl here is pretty wounded at this point. But still alive. Okay. It is these guys' turn. He is staying on Overwatch here. The other two, she is going to pop up and shoot. And then pop back down. And she's doing the same. Oh, they both rolled a 10. What are the odds? Okay. Yep, they blasted each other a bunch. And Mallory.
Guy who said cover me and ran off. He's kind of out of sight, isn't he?
He is way behind this thing here, so you
Yeah,
can't see
I can't
him.
see him. Well, it's tricky because I want to be able to move up, but I don't want to split away from my party because if I end up in trouble, then there goes the medic. But also, I want to get more even with these guys, so it's a fair fight between the two. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make a run over. Can I get there? I can get there. And shoot at this guy.
Okay. So you're going to run to here?
Yeah.
Okay, you get to here. And Overwatch boy.
I was hoping it wasn't looking that way.
He's kind of like, yeah, he's going to see you come out of there. I mean, he's
Okay.
not eyes
Yeah,
locked there.
I don't know exactly how it works. But I figured
Basically, anything
watch
that
it
comes
that way.
into their peripherals.
Okay.
They can't aim and shoot, but they can shoot.
Okay.
Alrighty. And you've got the assault rifle table. So that makes my life easy. 22
I'm in a
yards.
sweet spot there.
Oh, I need to be rolling 2d10 actually when I do this, because I need to be rolling for exploding dice as well. Which I haven't been. That's a thing. I'm going to have to
that
use...
first 10 would have been an exploding dice, wouldn't it?
It would have been a 1.
Oh.
Because I rolled it depends what I would have rolled, but a 1 would have been... I'd need to roll an exploding dice to go with it. But the 1 would still miss you regardless, so it doesn't really matter in this case.
Okay.
But I do need to roll an exploding dice on top of my regular
Okay.
dice.
I was referring to the 2 10s they both rolled, but
Oh, that's not for that though. That's
okay,
just
yeah, that's that homebrew.
that's a
just seeing
homebrew
how they're
thing
doing.
just
Yep.
to quickly gauge how the fight between the two gangs is going. All right.
Okay.
So yeah, he opens fire, and you manage to get into cover here before he shoots you, which is good.
I was hoping to pop a shot at this guy.
Which one you want to
Okay.
shoot? This guy.
The
here?
one there. Yep. The only one I'd be able to
if
see.
you can
if
get to
I
here,
were-
you can see him.
Yep.
Go ahead. Log in.
They're gonna be so confused.
Yeah, because they're getting shot by
Because
their
this
own dudes
guy,
at this
because
point.
you're wearing a Wild Things jacket, right?
That was the point.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mallory and Nim. And
Oh, it's a solid
Ooh.
hit with horrible damage.
Yep.
Oh,
10.
A great shot, horrible damage. I don't know how that works.
And everybody make sure you are tracking your ammo. It is a thing, remember. You do need to track it.
Unless you have a turret, right?
Well,
I
the
don't have
turret
turret's ammo.
the turret has ammo. The turret
You just don't know
has
how much.
75 rounds.
Okay.
Ooh.
You have used single shots are not a big deal, but you have auto fired it, which takes 10 rounds each time.
Okay. So I've used 20.
So you've used like 23, 24.
Yeah.
So
No,
you've
22.
burned a
22.
third of its ammo.
Yeah,
Close
22
to.
because I only shot him twice.
Yeah.
Yep.
Before he got into cover.
So yeah. So you've burnt almost a third of the ammo.
Cool.
Not
I'm
quite,
not scared.
but getting close to it. Yep.
I'll just unlock it after I'm done.
Don't know
Okay,
if Ken's
Crow.
gonna break them.
What you want to do?
I'm going to, I guess, seeing Mallory run so far ahead once I finally turn around, getting Nimbus promises of being storied.
Yep, was there and
I'm-
is now way up here.
So I'm going to use basically a dash action. Use my action to get over here because I'll have some space to maneuver left over because my movement's 7. So 14 for my movement and then a little bit extra to get to there.
Yep.
And that's all I can really do.
Yeah,
I mean,
because if
that's,
you use that extra movement, yep.
I'd be out and open and that'd be stupid.
That's it. That wouldn't be smart. Okay, so he leaves Nimbus Kitten hiding behind the thing. Does Nimbus want to do anything, or are you still gonna? You're standing up now with a pinky.
Well, no, I pinky swore and ran basically.
It's like,
Oh.
We're doing a good thing. Wait for me.
I know what I was gonna do before he ran, but I don't know if I still want to try to do that.
Sorry.
No, I'm gonna stay where I was. I was gonna try to see if I couldn't manage to heal him a little bit more, but
okay.
he ran. So
Alrighty. In that case, Saren, you're up again.
Here we go again.
All right, you're rat-tat-tatting the barrels, or
I think I want to shoot this guy.
okay. You've got a clear line of sight to him. He's got cover kind of over here, but not from where you're shooting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
40-ish yards, which is basically 25 to 50, which is where you're at. So, you single shooting or are you auto firing?
single
13.
17.
That'll hit him. 5D.
I almost did 8s.
Ooh, 17. Okay. Good deal.
I'm gonna always try to download this stupid stuff. Eventually I'll have to catch it, right?
Sooner or later.
I mean, no.
But eventually is not now. Okay, it is the wild things. So, realizing he's getting gunfire from on this side, he's gonna use his action to get to here and duck behind cover. The others are probably going to stay where they're at and continue to shoot over here. Okay, so he uses his movement to get there. Basically, and that is what he's going to do. And then just put himself back there behind cover so he's safe. They will shoot at those other guys. They get a 1. And the defenders get a 5. Okay, now it go the other way around. Our dude continues to run inside the ship. He is going to stay on Overwatch. And you can see, any of you that can see him can see he's kind of like pointing over in this neck of the woods, yelling something, which translates to those that can understand it, is to, basically he's saying, over there, watch the containers, watch the containers. And then the rest of them are going to shoot back at the other gang. You get a 5, the other gang's defense is a 5, so they stalemate each other out. And back to Mallory.
I'm just gonna. I don't think I can see him very well, so I'm gonna overwatch
No, he's
him.
behind cover there at this point.
Yep. Yeah, I'm just gonna post an Overwatch then.
Okay, good deal. Crow.
I know this guy's on Overwatch.
Yeah,
I mean, you know
probably
he's
heard
up
me
there
getting
and he
shot
hasn't
at.
shot, and he just pepper sprayed here. I mean, there's bullet holes all in the ground. So you know that there's a very good chance if you stick your head out, he's going to shoot at you. That's a fair assumption.
Can I shoot her or try to shoot from around the cover without popping out, or is that just too risky?
So, no,
It's a little-
because
feels too
again,
risky,
in
right?
Cyberpunk Red, you're either in or out of cover, right?
They're in cover, out of cover.
So if you are out of cover to be able to shoot her, you are visible to him. Unless she was in a place
makes
that,
sense.
you know. I mean, if she was over here or somewhere, yes, but
Of course.
if
right.
you can see, if you pop out far enough to hit her, he can see you, so in theory he could shoot back.
Yeah, I don't really want to risk that. I'm too smart.
you
That's too risky.
Go on. What harm can it do?
Use
No.
your
I am
illusion to
gonna-
get over here.
I am going to take my Wild Things jacket off
The Wild
And-
Things jacket off?
and throw it in this. Throw it between me and Mallory to
Oh,
see
like,
if it
Throw it on the
works.
ground?
Sure. Yeah, just like throw it kind of like not immediately on the ground, but in the air. You know, just like a figure running out, but then it'll of course flop to the ground and have no substance. in it.
Okay, I'm gonna make a cool roll for this guy then.
Okay.
To see.
How jumpy he is, right?
Basically, yeah. Like, the second he sees that jacket, it is possible he may just let loose. I mean, it's a pretty tense situation right now. So,
He'll run out of bullets. Maybe that's the hope.
and
right?
let's say, I mean, it's entirely possible. We'll say a difficulty 10. No, okay. He does. He twitches, but he does manage to realize, oh, that's just cloth. I won't shoot that.
It's cool.
So, do you wanna? So that would be an action.
yeah,
Taking
no,
that
I'm
off and
not-
throwing it. Is that all you're gonna do?
That's all I'm doing.
All right, Nimbus. This has all gotten really kind of freaky now. That's what I love about Cyberpunk Red. Cover is so important, and like the way that combat works is it suddenly gets all tactical and stuff.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, I mean, this has also shown me like how I want to build Nimbus to have her be more useful,
Right?
but I still don't see her being useful in combat situations other than
It'll
Maybe-
take a while. She's a socialized.
maybe leveling
socialized
her
character.
tactics or something
Yeah.
to help that way, but I don't foresee her being a standout in combat. And yeah, she's just watching to see if there's any point where she
Might want to jump into
might want to
action.
step in. Yeah.
Heidi. Saren.
I'm gonna shoot this guy again.
Okay, we're single shotting him.
Yes.
Alrighty.
It does not hit him.
Alright, nope, unfortunately not.
Let me try to download. Nope, still not downloading
Damn
anything. Look, if people would just stop fighting, I could actually download this stuff and see if my
I mean-
stuff is in there.
The DB's 15, right? So you have to roll a 10 for the exploding dice, right?
Something like that.
So 1 in 10 chance.
Yeah, I'll get it eventually.
Alright, so this guy is going to step out of cover to shoot at you. You were already overwatched, which means you shoot
Yep.
first, Mallory.
Excellent.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna take my shot then. Pew, pew. Oh, that's a nice shot.
Alrighty. For 12. Alright.
Not a lot of damage, but damn, it's a clean
You
shot.
hit. Okay. um,
34.
he's going to return the favor.
Okay.
Will be a 15, and it's a heavy pistol.
Ooh, so
No, it isn't. It's just a regular pistol.
Oh.
Shit, I don't have that handy.
We're at 23 yards.
second.
I think I have a pistol. No, mine's a
If you can
heavy
tell me what it
pistol.
is real quick, that'd be great.
I have a heavy pistol. Is it the same table?
It's not.
No.
I don't think the range is different, isn't it?
No, the range is the same for all pistols.
Oh, in that case,
So yeah, I'll just hit the attack button.
oh no, you're good then. If
Oh, it doesn't have it.
it's alright, I've got it because Shagget was using
Okay.
his.
Okay.
Yeah, 13 to 25. I mean,
13,
that's
yeah. So he's 13 to 25. He rolled a
So
15.
it's 20. Yeah.
So he needs a 20 to hit. So that's a miss, right? Is that right? Is it 20?
Yeah.
Pistols suck at this range. I've got a huge advantage on this clown.
Oh, absolutely. But that's the whole point. There you go. Yeah, 20. That's right. Yep. Okay. So yeah, he'll shoot. Plugs a hole in a barrel and it starts to leak. This guy is going to stay on Overwatch. The other two are going to shoot back at the gang. There's their offense. There's the other gang's defense. Slightly lower. Okay. And then it is their turn. So they will shoot at them. And they will defend not so well. Okay. This guy got plugged a little, and he is kind of like you kind of hear Mallory. You'll hear the guy, some from behind these barrels yelp, as a bullet like ricochets and hits him.
Hey,
That
you know
roll
it
was
there.
weird.
The roll was weird.
Yeah, that roll that she just did was weird.
Why?
Yeah. Mallory wasn't shooting for the roll. She was shooting for the range.
Oh yeah, no, that's right.
Yeah, I was just trying to drop
don't worry
the range.
about it.
part. That was
No,
and I
she was
didn't have
doing that,
actually
hoping it
plugged
would
in.
just pull up the range table.
Yeah.
Okay.
That one's not necessary. It's
Yeah, we didn't fill out the.
Mallory, you're up.
yeah. Oh wow. He's still standing out there.
No, he ducked back behind cover.
Okay, duck back in. Then yeah, I guess rinse, wash, repeat there.
Okay, so you're going to
Just gonna hold my
Overwatch
spot,
there
yeah.
again. There you go. Yeah, Overwatch
gonna-
becomes a very valuable.
Once
thing.
you got a position on somebody, they're pinned down. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they can move and stuff like that, but the only way you can hit somebody in cover, because they can pop out, shoot, and pop back, is if somebody isn't overwatching them, they basically get free reign to shoot at people at will. So
Yeah.
you've got to kind of pin them down. Okay.
That's 60 yards. I don't think I can throw something that far.
Pro.
I mean, 60 feet.
So the concept of I get the idea of Overwatch and holding your action.
Yep.
Can you? I want to hold my action for the guy doing Overwatch. So if I hear him shoot, can I then pop out and shoot in
Yes.
retaliation? Okay. Is that considered a hold action or an
Yes.
Overwatch?
It is
Okay.
Well, Overwatch is what you
It's
do
like you're
with the hold
looking-
action, right? So you're holding
Right.
your action, and you're overwatching. So it's like you could say, "I'm holding my action until this thing happens." So what
Right.
they're doing is they're holding their action as an
it.
Overwatch until a target becomes visible.
Yeah. So I'm
If no
I'm
target
hold-
steps into view, then there is no action for them that turn.
Right. I know that there's a turret over there, but I also know that he's the only one with an assault rifle over there. So I'm
And
holding.
the turret and the sound
Sound
of
very
this-
different.
yeah, you can tell the difference.
So I want to hold my action until I hear that assault rifle shoot. That's
And then
kind of
you
my
want
idea.
to jump out and try to shoot.
Then shoot. Yeah, to him.
You can absolutely do that. Okay.
Okay.
Nimbus.
Okay, my god, I'm gonna try to do something. I'm actually gonna run over here. And I'm gonna try to tell Jaren to shoot
Hold
the guy.
on.
Oh god, what? What now?
Oh no!
Wait, he's looking that way?
He's looking at all the spaces.
Yeah,
between
you have to realize the tokens
Oh,
don't move,
okay.
but a person is doing this, right? So, if you run across there, you will technically run through his line of fire. So,
Oh, whatever.
hey, you'll still probably get there alive.
I'm just gonna do
Pacifist no
cartwheels.
more.
Cartwheels across the
Well, and that's a thing, which can be done. If you have high enough reflexes, you can choose to take that. If you have an 8 or more reflex,
No,
you
I
can
don't.
choose
I
to
have a
do
7.
that sort of stuff. Alrighty. Assault rifle. So let's check the range. You would be about here, so it's 13 to 25. So he needs a 15 to hit you, though. That's not a terrible range. Yup. Okay, you will get
This
plugged.
is what I get for trying to help.
That's right.
Never again.
Okay.
Oh.
That's 27 points of damage, but it's
3
also a crit.
6s. Oh my god.
Oh, Nimby.
Because you got 3 6s, and if there are 2 6s,
An
okay.
extra 5 damage. And a critical
So
injury.
you take so you will take 5 damage straight to hit points. You will then take 27 damage, of which you will deduct your armor from first. And then whatever's left over, you'll take that as well.
Okay, come on, hold on.
So-
I need a calculator.
So yeah, knock off 5 hit points first. Before you do anything else. And then what armor points do you have to the body?
I think I only have 11.
And
Why
then
don't we
armor
check?
jack. That's good.
So then you take 11 off of the 27, means you'll take 16. So you'll take a total of 21 points of damage.
Ooh.
You will
got
ablate
hella
your
shot.
armor by 1 point. And
then a critical roll.
this also will happen.
Where do I put this?
At the very top, there's a health bar.
Hit points. All right. Critical injury is a broken leg.
Oh no!
Basically, what happens is he lights you up, catches you in the leg. You feel excruciating pain. So you have a -4 to your move. A paramedic can do a quick fix with a DV of 13. Or it could be treated by a paramedic with a DV of 15, or surgery with a DV of 13.
Okay, whatever.
So, how many hit points did you have to start with?
40.
How many are you on now?
19?
So you are also considered seriously injured, which gives you -2 to all of your skills and stats and stuff. So
Yeah,
-4
okay.
to move, but -2 to everything else. And you are not well off. You're seriously injured. But you do
All
get
of
there,
that just to say,
but you get there alive.
Jaren, shoot the guy doing Overwatch.
Well, the good news is,
I heard a shot.
Crow had the specific criteria of being on Overwatch. If he heard that, so I'm assuming you're popping out and shooting at him.
Oh, so yeah. Oh, I mean, I think for this to get the maximum, I would shoot with my heavy pistol, not my very heavy pistol. So I get 2 shots, or is it over, because it's like a held action, right? So it has a rate of fire of 2.
Well, it depends how technical we want to get, because you didn't
Fair
have the
enough.
heavy, the light.
That's true. I did have the very heavy pistol, so I will shoot just once.
Yep.
That
Because
that
you'd
makes
have to
sense.
switch weapons
I'd
if
have
you're
to
going to
switch
do
weapons.
that. So,
Okay,
all
fair
right,
enough. That's a miss.
alrighty, and then you're ducking back into cover.
And I'm ducking back into cover, and I heard
Oh yeah, I mean you will definitely
Nimbus
have heard.
scream.
There's no way that Nimbus Kitten got that hurt and didn't let out some kind of scream or yell, unless you deliberately didn't want to have, in which case you can make a cool roll and try to avoid doing it.
Yeah, is Nimbus that cool? Spook? To grit her teeth?
How do
Okay.
I roll that?
Just
It'd just be a cool stat. I think.
If you you'd basically make a cool roll, so it's D10 plus your cool. if you don't want to yell out in pain. But the DV would be probably higher than you can make, to be honest, because it's the amount of damage you took. Yeah. You grit your teeth, but it's still you're still gonna yelp.
So shooting with my very heavy pistol, I'm gonna look to Mallory and say, Nimbus got hurt. We need to get out of here.
Okay.
Yeah. That'll do
Saren,
it.
you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot the guy that everybody's telling me to shoot.
But this guy,
Yeah.
you have an angle to hit him. Basically, anybody past this chain here is hittable by the turret.
Got it. 14.
Okay. The range to him, 16. And you need a 15 to hit.
Okay, so I missed him.
So you'll miss him.
Okay, let me try to roll my. Nope.
All right. Did you use all your luck points already?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
So at this point, then, you guys will hear what sounds like the motor of the ship trying to crank. Like a loud boom, 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 boom. With that, let's see where we're at. Wild things are up first. Okay, this guy's going to do the same thing. He's going to dive out to shoot. As he does so, Mal, you get a clear line on him first.
Cool.
Uh, 16. That's a hit. Ooh, for 20.
Ooh.
And 2 6s.
And
two
that's a
sixes.
crit.
Ooh.
Okay.
Thanks for checking that. I wouldn't have done that. Thor, please calm down. You are small. You are not mighty. You
His
don't need
fingers
to do
are
this.
crushed. -4 to all actions involving that hand. Yeah, that's
Which includes him shooting.
yeah. Plus an additional 5. Oh yeah. Okay, so he's like, "Ah!" as you hit him like solidly. He'll probably let this shot off kind of as a reflexive thing. But what I'm gonna do is I'm only gonna give him half what he normally would get. Oh, I rolled a D0.
I like that.
I need to do 2d10 plus 6. And we're only gonna. So the second one's the exploding dice. So 6 and 6 is 12. Okay, he's like, "Bah!" and lets the gun shut off. And rather than kind of duck into cover, he kind of like falls back into cover. And you notice that he was like going down as he did it. So it was obviously, you got him pretty good.
Okay.
They're
yeah.
gonna. So that was your reaction
That's
when he
my
popped out. The remaining wild things are going to shoot again, and the remaining other guys are going to roll their defense. They did better. Okay. And then these guys. All right, this one is going to make a dash. Nobody's... I guess none of you are in a position to shoot her, and they all shot, so she's going to dash and get up on the ship once she hears shit starting to move. The others will shoot back. I think he's going to probably still overwatch, especially after what just happened, so we'll have just the one shoot back. Okay. Another slight injury, maybe, for this guy. Okay, Mallory, what you want to do? Start of your turn. I mean, you obviously can hear, you've heard the ship start to crank. Now, a big vessel like this, it doesn't just go and zoom off. You know it's going to, takes a little while. They're going to have to bring up the anchor, remove the moorings, and then slowly drift it out. So it's not like this thing is going to leave any second, but it's not sticking around much longer.
Yeah, and Nim is hurt, which normally overrides, but Mallory also has a streak for kind of violence, I guess. And doesn't want to have to deal with the guy shooting knowing that he's covering. So I feel like she'd sooner turn the corner and shoot the guy there, but knowing that he's closer and being a weapon specialist, she probably wants to switch over to her pistol for that.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna swap for my pistol, turn the corner, and shoot at him.
And you still have enough move action to be able to duck back into cover afterwards if you want.
Yep. So
Okay.
I'm gonna pop out and shoot at him.
Alrighty, pistol shot.
Just a regular roll shot. I think I have 2 on the rate of fire there. Oh, that's a bad shot.
Less than 10 yards, so it'd be the 7 to 12, so you'd need a 15. The first shot's going to miss. And you should have a rate of fire of 2 if it's not a...
Yeah, it's just a heavy pistol.
Yep.
That's a better shot.
Okay, that one will hit for 13.
And that guy's been hit before.
He has. Not bad, but he has been hit. Okay. Crow.
Yeah, I'm going to
And
use
then covered.
my movements, which I still will have more of, to get over here. Kind of like go on my hands and knees because I don't give a crap about dirtying my outfit.
Right.
And reach out to Nimbus and say, if Nimbus is on the ground herself, grab my hand,
her legs
pull you
broke,
over.
so it's a fairly good chance.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get her attention so I can drag her to out my side of this truck or.
Oh, this side of the storage crate?
Yeah, like if she can't move, I'll help her.
You're gonna help her? Okay. Is Nimbus Kitten cool with that?
Nimbus is scared. She's not moving.
Okay, so in that case, he's probably dragging you then. Unless you're going to fight him dragging you.
She's hysterical. She's not moving.
Okay, in
Yeah,
that
so if
case,
I
you
drag
have to
you-
successfully grapple her then.
Well, that's what I'm doing. Grapple. Yeah. What's the grapple roll? I actually don't remember this off the top of my head.
Hang on. Where's the fighting? So it's brawl. So it's your brawl versus her brawl, basically.
Dex brawl. Okay, brawl. Right. Yep. That's what we're doing. Oh, I didn't mean to roll that. My bad.
Okay.
So this is.
That'll be enough because plus
She's not
she's
fighting
all,
it.
well, and she got an 11, but she's also down 2 from that because of the whatever.
Oh, that's
so
right.
yeah, so you're basically dragging her behind this
Yeah.
thing
So
here.
she's where I was.
So okay, all right,
Yeah.
alrighty, yeah. So you're hysterical, screaming and holding your leg, and he just kind of grabs you by the shoulders and wrenches you back round behind this thing. Is there anything you want to do, Nimbus, other than scream hysterically and be hurt?
Nope. She's terrified. She's not doing anything.
I would be terrified. I'd just get shot by a friggin' assault
Well, the
rifle.
one time she tried to do something, she almost died. So
Hey.
no, she's not doing anything.
Trauma time! All right,
Gonna
Saren.
need some therapy.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot this guy again because, like,
Because you can.
why not? Yeah, because I should be able to, and I can't.
Okay, let's get that file.
Nope.
Alrighty.
Nothing.
Damn it! All right. Wild Thing. So he knows he just got shot. He's getting shot from over here and there. Yeah, he's going to use his full action to fall back. To there. And just start trying to bail. This guy is already bugging out because he is crawling away. He is way too badly hurt. This guy, seeing his buddy start to bolt, is probably going to back up to here and then shoot back at them. It's a 7. Their defenders get a 2. Okay. Yeah, he probably got a shot on this dude. And then it is their turn. Okay, she is... Okay, so she will be going to here and is interfacing with this panel here, which seems to be starting to move this up onto the ship, like starting to pull the decking away. And he's staying on Overwatch. She's going to try to shoot this guy. 3 for the attack. 7 for the defense. No good for her. Alright, Mallory.
Well,
I mean, it looks like the wild things are trying to bug out of here at this point.
and I don't want to move while that guy's shooting. He's scared. So, I'm probably just going to shoot that guy again. Rate of fire 2. So
yeah, you can
first-
hit this dude here.
Yep, first shot.
22, that's going to hit.
And then,
There's no crit there. And the second shot?
yep.
There is a crit there, though.
Damn.
You crit him.
Okay.
Torn muscle, -2 to melee attacks. Quick fix. Okay. But with the okay, yeah, he is down. With the amount of damage he is now taken, he is done.
Okay.
That guy is deceased. You did done kill him!
I just need to get some ammo back for all this, you know?
Right?
Looks like he has some kind of...
I don't want to kill
SMG or
you! I
something.
just want your pistol and your ammo.
I just want your guns, you know?
Alright, Crow.
Mallory's out to get the guns.
What do you want to do, Crow?
These guys running away, this will go back into Night City, right? Like, we're not on a dock that's going to the water, right? I mean...
Well, the water's here.
No, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're
Up
obviously...
here.
Yeah, they're not running to the ocean. They're running... But, you know, they're running away using other cargo stuff for cover, and then eventually they're going to be getting off the docks and into the city. Yes.
Okay, so I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to try to comfort Nimbus, who's hysterically crying next to me.
Does it hurt? Okay.
Yes, that's what I do.
I'm assuming Nimbus is just remaining hysterical.
Yeah, she's just going on and on about how she didn't want to be here and didn't want to come here, and now she's ruined, basically.
Tis but a scratch. All right, Saren.
Let's keep going. You know?
You were aware that this guy left ran.
Yeah.
So,
Still going for this guy.
okay.
Still not. Hi.
Okay.
Nope. Still
It's
no
about
blast.
now that he realizes he's actually being shot at by his own turret. So he is going to dive behind here on his turn.
Good. That's all I want.
Actually, the wild things technically get to go first. Yeah, he's gonna run as well, so they're getting out of there. Okay, these guys. Yeah, he's gonna move behind here. This is being retracted, but is not fully retracted yet. Mallory. So yeah, it's obvious the wild things. One is dead, and the others are either limping away or have previously ran away. And the vessel itself, the Taranaga, is getting close to departing. What do you want to do?
With a ridiculous newfound sense of bravado, I'm gonna Switch back to the shouldered gun there and just kind of follow up and take pot shots at the limping crew as they run as I approach the body.
Okay. So yeah, you'll get to the body. You can probably see one of them still limping away.
Now I'll just go ahead and drop a shot on him.
Go ahead.
Because I want my materials as much as I can get. I don't know exactly how far they are, but
they'll probably be
22.
26 to 50 at this point. So yeah, you're definitely hitting.
Okay.
24. Oh, 3 6s? Are you kidding me? More torn muscles, making him much easier to catch, for sure. But with 24, nope, there's probably a second dead one on the deck further up.
This
Okay.
isn't the boss, though, right?
No,
The
he's
boss
long gone.
Scarpered earlier.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's long gone. He was gone several rounds ago. He was the first to get out of there, and they covered his escape. Okay. In that case, Crow, you want to do anything?
Nope. I'm letting it all go. It's their own ways.
Okay. Nimbus, we already know. So, Saren, it's you again.
Yep. I'm still just gonna keep shooting as long as I have access to it.
Okay. This person's
Because-
shootable.
Yeah. 16?
Ooh.
That,
Just barely
let's see.
13 to 20 yards.
That's
13
enough.
to 25, that's 50. Yeah.
That's a hit.
You got
Yes.
5d6. And this person's badly hurt already.
And 5d6.
And
was-
with a crit. Damn, we're getting some crits tonight. I wish we had one less crit.
Yeah.
Oh, a collapsed lung. That's fun.
Oof.
Seems useful.
Okay. But with 22 damage, you are deceased, ma'am. Sorry. Okay. I guess you are cyber hacking your way to the files again.
Oh man.
Get a 10.
Get a 10.
Come on,
Yeah,
you
the
little
10.
bitch. No.
Oh, that's the opposite. Come on, friend.
Okay.
I'm trying so hard.
Wild Things are pretty much done with their turn. Okay, so this will be up and fully up on the ship at this point. He's staying well in cover. That's all they're doing, Mallory. So you're looting this guy, right? So basically, a heavy pistol and probably a spare clip.
Okay. I'm
And
just
there's
gonna write it
probably maybe like 4 rounds still in the pistol, if you want to get all the way down to it.
down. Extra clip. Okay. Cool.
Is that a cyber deck or a speaking spell? Ooh. You can't insult
Ooh,
Festus
Neo.
like that.
Look. Fester's had a long day, okay? He got fire earlier.
Right? Yep.
It's been rough.
Spell dissatisfactory.
Shall we play a game?
Yeah, I mean, if that takes my full action, I don't know. I have an action and a move, right?
Yeah, so I mean, you can rifle through and take that stuff, and then if you want to, you could move up to the other corpse.
Yeah, that way I can get back faster.
Okay, alright. Crow,
Nothing.
Nimbus doing the same thing. Okay, Saren.
I am gonna do.
You really don't need to
I
use
don't
the
have
turret.
anything to shoot. Yeah.
So
So I'm just gonna password steal this stupid
okay.
info. Okay, since I'm not shooting the turret, can I try again?
Yes, because technically, there you go. Okay. All right. You start hearing the chains of the anchor start to grind against the side of the ship. Mallory, you are
Picking up
picking up
something.
another pistol, another clip, another regular heavy pistol and a spare clip. So at least you've gotten, a couple of clips of ammo out of this and a couple of pistols. Good parts for tinkering.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think anybody else is doing anything except Mallory. Probably you're coming back, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
probably
you'll
back to
probably
here.
come back to here
Just
at this
going
point.
that way. Yep.
Okay. Saren, what do you
More
want to do?
password stuff before I get dragged away.
Okay.
I have to roll a 10 eventually.
It's got to happen. All right. All right. The anchor will continue to grind up. It will only take one more turn to successfully do so. If nobody else is doing anything, Mallory, are you just getting back to them?
Yep. I'm just gonna run back, and then when I see Nim actually hurt, it's all gonna sink in. And I'm gonna be freaking out and be like, "Let me see her! Let me see her!"
Okay. So you'll get there this turn, and you can do that next turn. All right. Go ahead. Give me another file hack.
I just want these stupid files. Why were they so hidden?
Because it's all of the
Why?
drug contacts.
Why
and
were
All
it's
the
they
good
so
stuff.
to have.
All the good
hidden?
It's like
stuff.
a shit manifest. It's information.
I just want it.
Okay, so at this point, the anchor will be up on this round. You can try to take care of Nimbus. Let's see. Where's Nimbus Kitty broken leg?
Under technique, first aid, or paramedic.
Yeah, I'm looking to see what it was here. Okay, here we are. Broken leg. So paramedic, it's a DV13 to do a quick fix, which will basically get it to where she
Splint.
can walk on it for a period of time. And that's all you can really do, out here, unless you want to spend a bunch of time anyway. So,
Okay.
but more importantly, you need to stabilize her.
That's a first aid, right?
Which is also a DV13.
And that one's first aid, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'll do that first. I'm really good at first aid.
Nice.
Okay, so yeah, you have stabilized, which means she won't continue to get any worse, and can now be technically administered to.
I'm just like, oh, Nim, is this your first misfire?
Is this your first time? Are you a gun wound virgin?
Yeah.
Right?
I don't like guns. I don't like
Guns
gun
are bad,
bullets,
okay?
yes.
All
There
right,
you are.
Sarah,
There you are.
what
You're
are you
back.
doing?
Okay. Stupid questions usually get them back.
Is anybody coming towards us at all?
No.
Okay. There you go. Dang it.
So what are you doing? Two more. Oh, so you're making two
Man,
more.
you've been rolling ones more than any.
Okay.
I know. I've been
Um,
rolling a lot of ones, and it sucks.
All right. Back over to the group. What you doing?
I'm not doing anything. I'm just watching Mallory.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a paramedic roll to try and get the leg workable at least.
Okay. How much do you have in paramedic?
8.
8. Okay, that's pretty good.
I think that's just under.
It is.
Okay.
You needed 13.
Yeah, I needed to break 13.
All right. Okay. So, yeah, that's not going to hold, but at least she's stabilized. You'll have to carry her out of here.
Okay.
All right. So,
Let's be real, you guys were gonna have to do that anyway.
Yeah.
all right, Saren, what you doing?
I'm gonna do one last password attempt before I leave with everybody because I don't want to be left alone.
The ship hasn't left yet, but it's
Oh, that's fair.
It's getting there.
leaving.
A 9.
I got it! Oh my gosh! Yes!
Right on the last row.
Thank
You
you,
would have gotten,
Fester.
if you'd have stuck it out, you'd have gotten one more attempt. That would have been your last attempt.
Thank you, Fester.
Woot! Finally! You hacked
I
the
just am
file.
downloading it. I'm just downloading it.
Okay, so, you've got... Yeah, so basically, you're downloading the file this turn. This thing will start to move away next turn. What do you want to do? Are you planning a virus? But if you do that, you're probably not going to be able to jack out properly. Or are you going to try to cover your tracks and then jack out? Or are you just going to jack out?
I'm gonna cover my tracks,
Okay.
which means I need to activate Eraser.
Uh-huh. So on your last turn that you'll have, you're going to activate Eraser.
Activate Eraser.
And make your roll to hide the fact that you were so that there's no trackable trace back to you is the plan.
Mm-hmm. That's the plan.
Let's get a good roll.
Are you ready? Here goes.
So you activate Eraser and use it.
It's a +2 as
Plus
well,
2, yeah, so that needs a +2 to it.
That's an
So
11.
11.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then after doing that, you've still got one action left if you want to jack out safely.
Yes, I
Okay.
would like to do that. That's a thing.
It's definitely a thing. It's not too bad because of the fact that you
I killed
you
everything?
didn't leave a ton of black ice behind. But
Yeah.
okay. All right. And
I would
with
be-
that,
Helping Nimbus up on one side, I imagine Mallory on the other, and we'll just have her between us, right?
Yep.
They all drown.
The end.
all right, the ship will float.
Ooh.
The Taranaga will drift away and start heading clear of the docks. Okay. But you have the file downloaded to your deck. What do you guys want to do? Where do you want to go? You have a somewhat, slightly not feeling particularly great Nimbus kitten with you, of course.
I would dart back to everybody else.
Okay.
Look at Mallory, then down at myself.
Are you okay?
We could use some help elsewhere, professional, medical.
I don't want to go to the closest one. They'll know that we're going there. I want to go to the second closest one though because it's pretty urgent.
Kitten's gonna mumble, I want to go home.
Oh.
Well,
Right.
let's get you fixed up. Saren, you can talk to me about what the hell just happened, because it was amazing and scary all at the same time.
Okay.
So yeah, we're gonna go to get some medical help from a river doc
Or the hospital. Well, so here you have choices. You can take her to a hospital to be properly taken care of. That's a choice. You can care for her yourself with a paramedic of 15 skill roll. Or you can put a band-aid on it and say, suck it up. But she didn't want to do
This
that.
is Nimbus.
But realistically, no. At this point, she has to have either paramedic help or surgery help to fix that leg.
So hospital.
Yeah.
Okay.
And,
All right.
And en route, I'm going to give a call to Callie because I have her contact information.
Sure. What are you telling Callie?
We have information. We're going to the hospital. Meet us there, basically.
And obviously, you're going to tell her which hospital, right?
No, I'm going to say just find us in a. No, yes, I'm going to tell her where exactly.
And
Go to a hospital.
will
Be
do.
wrong only once.
Find us. Yeah, no, I'll tell her which one.
Okay.
Be wrong only once.
Okay. Critical injuries. Yes, we already looked that up. Okay. Where's my notes? Here we are. Alrighty, so, hospitals and fun stuff. Where are we at? It's not on here. As I said, I wish they made these things a little easier to find. One moment. There it is. Okay. All right. So, yeah. They can take care of you in a hospital, no problem. It is 500 eddies that you've got to pay for the surgery.
Yes, that's why I have Callie coming, because she owes us money.
Okay. All right. So once Callie arrives, okay. Obviously, she'll be concerned when she finds out you want her to meet you at the hospital. I guess at this point, Nimbus Kitten is probably in the surgery being taken care of. You guys are probably in the lobby. So she'll come in and see you, and she'll be like, "What the fuck? Is everybody okay?"
You're not gonna fucking believe it, but yes.
We've had some injuries. Nimbus got the worst of it.
Oh, hang on. You might be right. Let me double check that. You might be right. I think I might have looked at the wrong. Let's see. Nope, you're right. It's 100 eddies. I apologize. Good catch. Thank you, Data. Yep, because I was looking at the 15, but the 15, you're correct. That was for the other. So it's 100 eddies. Only 100. Appreciate it.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, it's cheaper.
That's so much better.
It's 400 better, to be precise. That's so much. Yeah, so she'll be like...
When your dystopian RPG has better healthcare.
Which it does.
It
they
is
actually
no
have
questions
really
asked.
good healthcare in here, because you'll be healed in 4 hours as well. So, like...
Oh my god.
Callie, you're going to want to sit down. We do have news and information for you, but you might not like what you're going to hear.
Like,
Yeah, it's
"So
probably
why
a
are you
good
here?"
thing that Kitten
She kind of
is in
looks around and she
surgery
goes,
right
where
now.
was the little quirky girl? Where the fuck is she at? She's not dead, is she?
No, she's
No,
in surgery.
she's all right. She's gonna
Broken
be.
leg.
She's fucking fine.
Broken leg, so she's in surgery. They're fixing it.
Just, oh, thank God for that. So, what did you find out? What happened to Alex?
So, it was a drug deal that went wrong.
What do you mean? He doesn't deal drugs.
No, he was taking drugs.
Just what?
There's a new designer drug out there called Shotgun Shell, or something like that. And it makes you feel invincible, basically. It makes you feel tough and strong. He went to a drug deal with this gang called the Wild Things. I guess he chose the meetup to be out front of his old apartment. And he didn't have the money for the drugs, so they got into a shootout.
I guess that's why he's been so kind of absorbed and inside himself for the last couple of weeks. Like I said, he hadn't been himself, but drugs.
I think he was... I suspect he wanted to use the drugs to feel like his old self, his old fighter self, so he could maybe do some jobs, get some money, support you in some way. That's my suspicion, although we don't have any confirmation.
It's hard to believe fucking drugs in fucking Night City.
Not exactly, but did you get the bastards though? Did you get them?
We did. The ones directly responsible were at an apartment building. I can give you the address. We dealt with him. It might not be safe to go back there.
But they're dead? You killed those
Yes, they're
motherfuckers,
dead.
Oh,
right?
they're hella dead.
Oh, they're very dead.
Jeez. That's all I wanted. Just justice,
then
you know?
Tracked down where a trade deal, a meetup was happening, where I guess the designers of the drugs on a ship in the docks were meeting with the Wild Things. And I'm going to look at Saren, started kind of a drug war.
She is
As
gonna
you do?
just like duck her head when you look at her. Like she is not wanting this attention.
Oh, I'm beaming with pride. Like it's
She's
we
like,
did
don't
this."
even look at me.
A bunch of them got away, but injuries were had, and a couple deaths happened. Right, Mallory.
Oh yeah.
But Nimbus got hurt, and I've been injured, so we couldn't really pursue them any further. I'm afraid.
Hey, I don't care about the drugs. As long as the people that iced Alex, as long as you fucking killed them, that's all I care about.
Oh, they're very dead.
They're not just mostly dead. He says, well, as I said, Alex had a little bit of cash that, as I told you, I'd give it to you if you found out what happened to him, so it's yours, I guess. And she kind of hands you a little lockbox, like a little ammo box.
I take it and I say, if you want, I could send you the footage of them dying. If you want some revenge fantasy, see it firsthand.
That might make for a great brain dance, but
I figured.
I just wanted to know that justice was served. You know, I mean,
yes,
law enforcement wasn't going to do shit, but I'm glad you guys did. Y'all should feel good about yourselves. You dealt with some real scum. Alex was a good guy. He really was.
Well, fucking A.
I bet.
And
Okay.
I'm sorry for your loss again.
She says, well, if I ever need anybody, and who knows? Maybe I can pass the word around, let other people know that you're out there.
Yes, we are the Kitten Simps.
The Kitten Sims?
Why not?
Funny name. Still. Whatever. Well, thank you guys.
Mallory's just gonna turn to him and be like, "What the fuck?"
And she'll kind of like, awkwardly just go and start shaking everybody's hand. Like she'll shake Crow's hand and go over to Mallory and offer you her hand.
Oh.
And then she'll wander over to Saren and...
Darren's gonna like try to duck away.
Okay,
like
she'll
doesn't. Yeah.
Hey, I get it. I get it, kid. You see her kind of like wipe her hands almost like instinctively, like somehow it's because she was dirty. She goes, and tell that other girl I'm real sorry. I'm real sorry she got hurt.
She was the hero in all this.
Oh, then give her most of the money.
Will do.
All right. And Callie will leave. If you hang around, 4 hours later, Nimbus will come out, limping on one leg, but healed to some degree. And basically, you'll, because here's how they work. You can stay in hospital and heal if you want to pay for it, but they kind of get you back to that you're okay, just don't do anything strenuous point. And then you can heal equal to whatever your body stat is in hit points per day after this. So that's the rate that you get the hit points back.
Once Callie leaves, I'm going to open the lockbox to see how many eddies are in there.
Oh, it's beer bottle caps. You can't.
Okay.
Probably.
Eddies.
As she walks away, she's like, no.
Fuck you guys.
It's about 4,000. It's about 4,000 eddies, so about 1,000 apiece.
I will give 1,000 Dev. I will divvy it up fairly.
Okay.
And if I could get healed a little bit, I'm already stabilized. I know that.
As long as you're stabilized, you will heal your body stat per day in hit points during downtime.
Okay. Well, I guess that's not that bad then.
So
you can't take a job right away.
No, it just depends. Sure. Yeah. Well, that will bring us to the end of your first mission. 9:54. That's a pretty good time. We won't always necessarily do downtime on stream because I think over a long period of time it can get a little boring. But we got some time, so we're going to wrap it up now. Okay. So you guys successfully did the mission. As I said, we're doing group award, not individual award. And this was 4 sessions of gameplay you get here? Or 3?
Yes. 4.
4. This is the 4th one. Okay. Yep. All right. Well, in that case, you will all get 200 points to spend on improving your stuff. So that's the first thing. You can we can address that, and we'll kind of go over how that works real quick. So different things cost different amounts to improve. Depends on what you want to improve. But basically, as you get your points, you can spend them on upgrading skills. You can spend them on upgrading your roll abilities, or you can save them to be able to do other things. With, if you need more points than that. The only real rule is you can only upgrade anything in one go. So even if you have enough points to jump 2 points in something, you can only do one at a time. So you'd have to do one this downtime, and then the other one on the next downtime. So, based on skills, so skill improvements, there is a table. I'm going to put it here so you guys can at least see it on stream. If you look, you won't see it on your screen, but you can see it on stream. I say that, yeah. Let me put it back up. There you go. So for typical skills, the IP cost, so it's to go from the rank you are to the rank you're going to. So for example, to go from a rank 1 to a rank 2 costs 40 IP. From a 2 to a 3 costs 60, for 4 to an 8, and basically it goes up by 20 points across the board. If it is a skill that is difficulty times 2, you guessed it, it's double that. And then roll abilities they go up by 60 points a jump. So each of you have got 200 points that you can choose to spend right now, save any, or so all of you are a roll. So for example, you guys are all roll ability of 4. You need 300 to bump that to 5. So if anybody wants to start out by bumping their roll ability, you're going to want to hold on to these until your next set of IP points. But if you want to improve skills, you've got quite a few points to burn on some skills. So that is a thing you get to do. We're also going to say you've got 2 weeks of downtime this time around because you're not that well known. But maybe it'll take you a little longer to get your second job. And during that time, you can heal up and spend days healing. You can work on your techie shit. You can go shopping. Or you can hustle. And hustle basically means you spend a week doing a job by yourself or earning money in a way that you normally do that doesn't yield any immediate risk. It's basically free money. Also, you are not required to pay upkeep on any of your shit yet because you get the first month of living expenses for free. But starting in a couple of weeks' time, you're going to have your upkeeps to pay as well. So,
well, I will definitely be doing a side hustle in that time after healing up. But I also want to do a news story on this with all edit my video.
So for
do
you,
my
that would
media
basically
stuff.
be the side hustle, probably.
Fair enough. Okay.
Because you can do like there's basically a roll that you make, right?
Right. Yeah.
And for you, it's that kind of thing. Let me see. Where's the?
Makes sense.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Let me find hustles. Oh, I had it earlier. When I've lost it. We'll pull that up too.
Yes. So my plan, Prepper, is to do the story with it, edit the video blog, because that's what I do. I do a video blog on the Hobo Habilist, which basically is to frame it as a Nimbus Kitten-led attempt to purge the streets of drugs. That's the new designer drug. I do plan to keep Saren's name out of it, because I know that she probably doesn't want to be known by anybody. And I would, of course, ask Mallory if Mallory wanted to be named as a techie helper.
I
Or
probably
stay
wouldn't want to
anonymous.
be. I wouldn't want to be named. You
Sure.
can include that, Nimbus had support, but I wouldn't want to be in it because it would be a weird thing for my reputation
Sure.
as a weapons maker if I'm field
Yeah.
testing everything like this.
And of course, before going public with it, I would check in with Nimbus Kitten to make sure that she was okay being propagandized as,
The savior of the
the
streets.
savior of the streets, or the attempted
Yeah.
savior of the streets. So if Nimbus says no, then I'll just
Right.
word it.
So yeah. So basically, does anybody? Let's do your skills and spend IP points first. Let's get that out of the way, and then we'll move on to hustles and stuff.
No, I would not personally.
You don't
How
want to
much
spend
money
any?
did we get from the thing?
1,000.
1,000.
1,000?
So you got 1,000 eddies. Yep.
Cool. Just making sure I have heard that right.
So if you need to heal, basically, as I said, you've got 2 weeks, right? So if you don't need to heal at all, if you don't have anything else to do, technically you can run 2 hustles. However, if you want to work on any tech stuff, go shopping, or you need to heal and stuff, that will take part of one of the downtime weeks, and then you'll still have a week to hustle.
Okay.
So I don't think anybody won't be able to do at least a hustle.
Yeah, I'm doing my new story and then healing with the downtime, looking at those attorney files that I got. But that's low energy, low effort. Just trying to find information.
I think I'd want to upgrade my gun, like my main rifle.
So that's what you're gonna spend some time doing that?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll address that in a minute then.
I'm not sure how I'd want to spend my points. I might just hold on to them so I can upgrade my maker roll.
You can do that too.
Because I have 1 in field expertise, and having 2 makes me twice as good at field expertise.
It does. But yeah, if you spend any points on skill points, obviously anything that's left. But remember, as I said, it doesn't matter how many points you have, you can't go up more than 1 rank per downtime. Even if you've got the points to do it. In one individual skill. You can obviously increase numerous skills or whatever. But if you want time to think about that, you don't necessarily have to do it now.
Mm-hmm.
But all right. So you want to do maker shit. Okay. I'm not going to cover that up. I'm just going to move this to here for now. So this you do in stages, right? There's numerous things you have to do.
Okay.
So let's see if we find that it's easier to read it as I go. probably going to be in the same place as that, so let me just go to... Okay, alright, so... You kind of do stuff with tech, you do stuff in phases, right? So, you can try to upgrade things, or you can try to create things. So, depends on what you're doing and how you're doing it. You have to do it in stages. So first, you have to kind of like come up with like the blueprints for a thing. Then you have to like make the thing, and stuff like that. So it kind of works in. It's not just one simple thing. Like, oh, I want to make this. I'm done. One roll and you're over with. So you can upgrade items. Or you can make new items. It really depends what your plan is.
Make new items sounds like a long haul thing. First, I want to just get my thing good. I have a standard assault rifle, and that's not fit for me. I need something more than standard. I need something like... Well, what's the term for it?
Right. So, like, you can do stuff like... if you want to upgrade something, you could do stuff like lower the humanity loss of a piece of cyberware, increase the number of slots or for attachments, simplify an item, make an item that's normally not concealable. You can upgrade the quality of a weapon. So if you've got like an average quality weapon and you want to make it an excellent quality, you can do that. You can add attachments. And
as
stuff.
As my first move, I want to make my assault rifle of a better quality than standard.
All right, so you have to purchase the materials of the same price of the item being upgraded.
I have a poor quality assault rifle and 2 heavy pistols. Does that work?
That gives you parts for sure. Let's see. So, if you're trying to make...
I have 3 heavy pistols.
An excellent quality weapon. Okay. Let's see here. And... there's the other page for it.
There's a lot of rules on this. It's cool.
Oh, yeah, it's not just a one and you're done. You've got the invention expertise and all these different things. And then there's the upgrade, fabricate, invent, and it tells you the difficulty value to do it and the time it takes to do it. So if you're basically upgrading this from an average quality to an excellent quality, let's see. Oh. We are. So the standard, what was the cost of the weapon normally? Your assault rifle.
500.
I believe it's 500, right? So to make it excellent, basically the cost is 1,000, right?
Okay.
Now you have
I have
a poor quality assault rifle,
and then
that's worth 100.
And then I have 3 heavy assault or heavy pistols
that were all of regular quality.
Yep.
And they're worth what, 100 apiece? Or are they? What's the standard cost on those? I can look it up, but if you've got it, it means I don't have to jump so many pages.
I'm trying to. I don't. It would be on here, wouldn't it?
100 apiece.
Okay.
100 apiece?
So that's 400 of that cost. So I'll basically let you like trade that in for parts or whatever, leaving you 600 that you would need.
That's expensive, but that should be fine. Okay. Minus 600 for the upgrade.
Alright.
And then I have hella munitions that I've stolen, so that'll be fine.
Yeah, ammunitions are the same either way, right? So basically that will give you a +1 to your attack check with it. That's what excellent quality does.
Cool. That makes a really big. That's like having 1 luck to spend on everything always.
It really is. Okay. So the first thing you got to do is succeed. So it is a tech skill roll, plus your rank in the specialty.
So upgrade expertise.
Upgrade
3,
expertise plus a tech
then
skill
in
plus a
weapons
D10. And before you roll it, let's tell you what the DV is. And we said it was expensive, right? Because it's... Is that right? Let's see. Oh, that's the wrong one. Well... I had it, and then I tabbed off of it. Expensive.
I'm so ready to click. I'm so ready to click.
Expensive, I believe, is 1,000, right? Is that what expensive? Is that the category for expensive? Let me see. Hang on. There we go. 1,000 is very expensive. Ooh, okay. DV is 24.
Okay, I have no idea what that means in regards to this, but here we go.
And it takes 2 weeks to pull it off. So it's your entire downtime if you're going to do that.
All right, can I use my luck?
Yes, you can. I would allow that.
I'm going to use all 3 of them then. Don't know if it's going to let me input it, but...
we'll add it if it doesn't.
Okay. And if not, I'm just sitting on parts waiting for this to work next time. Oh.
Bam! Done.
Okay, yeah.
Nice.
And actually, you have to purchase the materials of one price category lower. So it's actually 500. So you actually
only had to pay 100.
only had to pay 100. Correct.
Okay.
So yeah, you will succeed. You will upgrade your weapon to be super cool quality, but it does take all 2 weeks of your downtime. So that's what you're going to be doing.
That's absolutely what you'd be doing, though. That
There you
makes
go.
so much sense. It's not standard anymore.
Nope, it is now excellent. Excellent. All right, cool. So that's what you're doing in your downtime. All right, Shagget, what are you doing?
Story.
And healing, right?
Right.
So you're going to heal for the first week.
Heal for the first week, looking at the attorney files, compiling the story. You know, that's separate. You know, those files I got at that office. And then the story, the big story about Shotgun Shell, Alex, and then whether or not Nimbus wants to be the centerpiece of it or not. I mean,
I guess you can ask
be
her.
her choice. So what would she say?
She doesn't want anything to do with anything violent. That is not. She doesn't want to promote that at all.
So she doesn't want to. She doesn't want to be put in this story at all.
Not if it leads people to think that she promotes violence.
Well, I wouldn't be. I mean, I wouldn't be.
I guess
framing
tell
it
her
that
what
way.
the story is that you're writing.
The story is about how she wants to purge the street of bad drugs that lead to death and violence. Kind of anti-violent.
But you're
the
not.
story-
But there's nothing in the story about the gunfight and people dying or anything like that.
Well,
or-
no, I mean, I would of course try to get what the files were from Saren, if Saren tells me. And that's the other thing.
well, you
you
want to
know,
cover.
that she
You want
got
to.
from
You want
the-
to find that out first.
Well, that would be part of it too. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to out the people who were part of this little deal, the Wild Things, and whoever was on the boat, if we could find their identity.
Okay. So let me go ahead and put this here. All right. So this is like a really short. This is the relevant information that you're going to pull out. Obviously, the ship manifest is huge, but this is the relevant stuff. It is, however, in Japanese. So you will need one of the people that have Japanese to translate it.
I mean, I would do that. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I'd go to all my sources. I'd go to Mallory.
You could just come to me while
That's
I'm
what I'm
working on
saying.
my thing. Yeah.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, then you can have the translated version. So this is what you're going to glean from this. Okay, so basically the vessel, the log tells you the vessel was the Toranaga. There's a log number, CG-76B/C. It tells you that the departure location was Yokiachi, wherever that is. The destination was Night City. However, the most pertinent piece of the cargo manifest that actually detailed what was on the ship has been deliberately corrupted. So you've got the manifest, but somebody went to great lengths to not have what was actually being carried on that ship discovered. However, what you do know is the vessel was the Toranaga, and it sailed from Yokkaichi to Night City. And then you have the specific log number which relates to the specific journey.
Okay.
So you've got information to go on and to look stuff up, but it alone doesn't give you any real solid info.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, with that information. So I guess I need to know if your story is going to be written in such a way that Nimbus wants to be part of it or not. That's what it really comes down to.
Right. The last thing I want to do is promote violence. I just want, it's an expose on the realities of a new dangerous street drug called Shotgun Shell, which cost the life of Alix, who I will be naming.
Hey, she didn't tell you not to.
Sure. That it is a new designer drug that makes you feel stronger, tougher, and more invincible. And that it's being distributed by a splinter gang called the Wild Things. And their contacts are from an overseas. And this is all going to be a video blog where I'm not showing the graphic violence because it's a newsreel. Like I wouldn't, why would I show...
you weren't, yeah, I mean...
But I will detail the evidence of the shotgun shell because it's all micro video audio that I have. And the locations showcasing like blood and violence took place here, and that a deal went down at this ship from this shipping dock by the Wild Things and this group of mysterious foreigners.
Right.
And that they did get into a turf war. Like that'll be a part of the, you know, maybe audio of the sounds of the fighting without showcasing the bloodshed.
Okay.
And our involvement in it, right? Because why would we do that? Why would I do that?
Okay.
And I would showcase this to Nimbus to see if she wanted to be a part of the story or not. I'd be fine either way. Like I'm not going to force it. Or...
Is there? So who is? So I guess I need the two things I need to know is whose name is in the story and whose is not.
Okay, so my name would be in the story.
Okay, so
the Hobo Habilis was an anonymous report, like a street scribe kind of thing, but I am finally like stepping out of that.
So you're going to basically reveal who you are, and
this is who I am. This is what I discovered and uncovered with my, and then it's Mallory doesn't want to be, Saren doesn't want to be, and possibly Nimbus doesn't want to be. That's up to Spook, obviously.
Yeah. So you guys tell me who wants to be in the story and who does not. Nope.
I think we'd all
Saren
prefer
is not
anonymity.
Okay.
Nope, and nope.
In that case, then only you're going to name yourself.
Sure. I mean, I'm a media, so it's about time.
So basically, for that week, the most you could earn in a hustle is 300. And rather than roll randomly, it makes sense that what you're doing fits one of the topics that is worth the 300. So you can go ahead and get the 300 extra eddies for your story.
Okay. Now, do I get to roll my believability, all that stuff for this story when it goes live?
Yep.
And what I have the shipping manifest, audio from the shootouts.
Has Saren given you that? That's the question.
Yeah, I'd give her.
Okay, all right. Then yes, you do.
I have audio from the shootouts, slow scene location, photographs, my video, and I have the shotgun shell with the residue, like the green residue.
Right.
I looked at it. So how much evidence? This thing is
let's,
weird.
Let's see, shall we?
Because it says 1 piece, 4 or more pieces, and 1 plus 4 or more pieces. I guess that's for if it's really solid evidence.
Roll
That's my options.
media.
I don't know.
Yeah,
what
no,
that,
you're good. All right, credibility. Here we go. Believability.
Much as I possibly can.
Here we are. And here. Right, so tell me once again. So you've got the manifest, you've got the drug shell,
The drug shell,
some footage,
the chalk outline of Aelix and the other bloodstains, like the location of the initial drug deal gone wrong. I guess audio of the shootout at the docks.
Okay, so you've got.
I have technically footage of the docks.
Right,
too.
so you do have. So basically, you do have verifiable evidence, and it does. And the evidence that you have, you do have 4 verifiable pieces of hard evidence. You got the manifest, shotgun shell, the audio, and
the scene location of
right.
Of
okay.
both, right?
In that case, then, and those do stack, so that'll give you +3.
Okay, so
your believability is 3 out of 10. So +3 is 6 out of 10.
Okay, because it allows me on the input to say pieces of evidence, 1 piece, 4 or more pieces, and then 1 plus 4 or more pieces. So that's like I don't know what the 1 plus 4 is. That something super solid? If that may. That allows me to buff my roll basically.
Right. So it says if your story contains even a single piece of verifiable evidence, the chance your audience will believe you is 1 higher. So it does.
Right.
Then it says if it contains more than 4 distinctive verifiable pieces of hard evidence, the chance you will believe is 2 higher. And these 2 bonuses stack with each other. So that would be 2 plus 1 is 3, right?
Right. The one I'm just trying to understand the one after it. It says 1 plus 4 or more. Is that what that means? It's the stacking?
Where are you looking?
When I click my roll in the macro sheet, you can click it. You can see.
Oh, okay. Because that's okay. I'm looking at.
Yeah, that's where I'm just trying to make sure I'm clicking the right one.
Yeah, hold on. Crow, here you are.
Yeah, click roll believability, and it'll say pieces of evidence, and then it'll have 4 options: none, 1, 4 or more, 1 plus 4 or more.
1 plus 4 or more. That's what it is. Because it's the 1 plus the 4 or more.
Plus the 4 or more. Got it.
So that's exactly what that is.
Okay. So can't put luck into this, right?
So you get 300. Either way, you're going to get 300 eddies out of this.
Okay.
Because that would equal your hustle.
Oh, it fails, you son of a bitch.
And
so
you
no
failed.
one believes me.
So your story is not considered that credible by the word on the street.
God damn it. Of course.
Hey, you're just gonna have to you're gonna have to gain more credibility, man. Get to where people believe you more.
I rolled a 10, like the worst possible outcome. Yeah,
right.
Gain more credibility.
Okay, so
but it's out there, so you know.
Nat. So does Saren need to heal any? I didn't hear a word you just said.
Hello?
Oh, now I can. Yep.
Okay, good. I needed 1 day of healing.
1 single day?
Yeah, because I get my body back in 1 day, right?
Yeah.
Which
you could have done in the first. You'd have done that day. So
yeah.
Okay. Which means technically then you do have 2 weeks of hustle if that's what you want to do, unless you want to go shopping.
I do need to go shopping.
Okay, so you're gonna spend.
I need to get
Didn't mean to do that. Sorry.
I need to get my armor back that I lost for my my cyber deck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I do need to do that.
Yeah, that's not a thing that you need anything
A full week of
special
shopping.
for. So you can get that. Is there anything else you want to go? I'm talking about, is there anything you're trying to go and acquire that you don't already have that might mean you've got to hit up a night market?
Not yet, I don't think.
Yeah, in that case, then you would have enough to be able to do 2 hustles.
Okay.
That was a really good roll.
It was. Rank 4. Okay, roll a d6 for me. Okay, on your first hustle, you crack a small system and sold the data. You got 100 eddies for that.
Cool. Happy with that.
And then the second week.
So I do it again?
Yep.
Not
You
much
cracked
more.
a major corporate system and sold the data, and you got 200 for that.
Cool. 300's not bad.
So 300 eddies. There you go.
It's not great, but it's, you know.
Hey, you don't earn great money at low ranks with hustles. Side hustles are just, hey, I got nothing else to do with my downtime. Give me cash, right?
Yeah, it's kind of what I was thinking too.
Right. What is Nimbus doing? Obviously, she's going to heal the first week. Do you want her to have any noticeable backlash from what happened? Like, do you want her to have any actual trauma from that? Do you think that she should be affected in that way from that? Or do you just want to kind of keep it a roleplay thing for now?
Yeah, I'll just keep it a roleplay thing for
all
now. I feel like she would probably do some streams.
Okay. So yeah, she can do that. So as a rocker boy, and I'll relate this to whatever. So give me a D10, D6 roll for you. A 2. No, we're not going to do that. Roll it again.
Okay.
Not the first time, because that would have been, you did nothing and got nothing. Okay. All right. So a 4. Basically, you got a bunch of new subscribers, and their royalties come in. So you earned 300 eddies on your most recent data pool streams and stuff like that, and picked up new and gathering new subscribers and stuff. So you got sympathy donations. 300 eddies off of sympathies. Yep. No, we're not having for the first time out, I'm not giving anybody a 0 eddies. That's just mean. Especially after what poor Nimbus Kitten just went through. Maybe the new subs were the few that believe Crow's article. There you go. All right. Gotcha. Well,
I think that her stream, she would have backed up his article. She just would have put her
spin on it. So, I guess, as it stands right now, probably Crow Magnus is still the main contact point for the group.
Yeah.
Okay. Fun. So a couple of weeks have passed since your last job. You've healed up. I'm assuming, for the sake of the stream existing and continuing and there actually being a game, that your characters chose, for whatever justifiable reason they can come up with, to kind of continue to hang out together and do more stuff. Some of you, it makes perfect sense why you would. The rest of it, we'll figure that out. But I'm not going to put words into anybody's mouths. But you get told somebody is very interested in meeting you. And you are to meet them at Xentric, which is a huge big X with Entric. see. And for those of you that might know, Eccentric is a pretty damn exclusive nightclub. It's almost impossible for nobodies to get in there. It's a members-only style club. The waiting list to get in there is off the chain. It takes months to be able to work your way up the list to even be considered to being a member. The only other way in is to be recommended as a member by a gold card member. But you have been invited to go to Eccentric. You're basically told that they're interested in talking to you about future employment. It could be considered most lucrative. And that's all they've really said. And that you are to meet somebody called Sable. S-A-B-L-E.
Ooh.
That's the only name you're given. There's really no information about it at all. But you have, as part of the message, there is a guest pass included to Eccentric. Or 4. It's a one-time use that will get you through the doors and into the club, where you won't have any hassle getting in there.
Well, I will obviously tell Mallory and Saren.
And for argument's sake, it's in a couple of days' time that you're requested to meet them there. Probably on a Friday night, at like 2 a.m.
Okay.
When it will be most hopping. Okay.
Dang.
And that's about where we're going to wrap it up tonight. Brings us nicely to the end of the stream. Y'all have fun. We will see you again real soon. Bye, y'all. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.